Hey guys, I've got two very important questions I want you to ask yourself. Why do you do the things you do, and who are you doing them for? Are you doing them for yourself, or are you doing them for external gratification or social exception? Because the biggest problem is when you're not doing things for yourself, you're already sort of lost. When you're searching for external gratification or that fear of judgment from others, you're not actually being true to yourself. And there's no point in that. That's not living. The fact is that anyone who judges another person, they're actually insecure within themselves and their own life. And they find empowerment through judging others. You know, for me, going to the gym, I'll use that as an example because it's mostly the easiest one for me to use. I don't go there to look a certain way. I don't go there to impress other people. I go there because I feel good. I feel good inside. 20 years I've been going now, and it's been a place like some people listen to music to escape what's going on in their day-to-day life. Some people go to church. Some people dance. Some people do many different things. But for me, it's a place where I could go and get away and be happy. When I left, I felt amazing. Looking the way I do was a byproduct of my lifestyle, something that I committed to 20 years ago because it made me feel good. Yeah, I'm not going to deny that when I first walked in as a 16-year-old, I wanted to maybe have certain muscles and certain things. And, I seen Arnold Schwarzenegger and all these people. I was like, yeah, I'd like to look like that. But over the years, it became much more than that. It was a mindset. It was mental health that made me feel good. You have to find the things that light your soul on fire. Is it a business? Do you have a business? And are you only in that business because you don't want to take orders from someone else? Or are you in a business because you love what you do? Because if you don't love what you do and it's not part of your lifestyle, you'll find it very, very hard to continue doing that day after day, week in, week out, year after year. You need to find the things that set your soul on fire. I find, the fitness industry is so fake. You've got all these people, these fitness people that are selling the 10-week this, the 12-week this. But being physically active is a lifestyle. It's something you should choose for life. I find it funny that these people promote these programs saying you can have this booty and these abs. And yet, 2 weeks later, they post their own transformational photos that took them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years to have the physique they do. Yet they're selling you a program and they're basing, they're playing on your dreams and insecurities just to put $1 in their pocket when they really should be, selling you a lifestyle and teaching you life habits. For me, the Penergy lifestyle is something that I'm creating because I want to create a foundation for people. And for me, there's 3 aspects. There's the physical activity side of life. It's about feeling good. It's not about wanting to go to the gym to look good. And you don't have to go to the gym. That's my thing. It's about building a foundation around what works for you. Did you used to dance as a kid and you enjoyed dancing? Well, why not find some salsa classes that are on 4 or 5 times a week and do something you love there? Or you play soccer. Go join a Division 10 team where they're just having fun, but they're training 2 nights a week and playing a game on the weekend. Find what works for you. That's the most important part. And that's what the foundation is all about. And then there's 3 pillars. So there's the physical active side and there's the mindset side. We're constantly beat down. We're stressed out, especially in the Western culture, and we stress about the small things. Someone cuts you off in traffic and you get stressed about it. You're late for work and you're stressed about it. The kids are bugging you and you're stressed about it. And there's all these little things and they add up and they add up. But why? What does it matter if someone cut you off in traffic? They may be late themselves. Just let it go. You don't need that extra stress. You've already got bills to pay. The kids are getting crazy. That's what kids do. If you're going to have kids, that's what they do. You need to find a balance. And then if you're whinging about your 9-to-5 job and you come home and you're watching Suits and Sale of the Century or whatever's on TV, I don't watch TV, and you're not doing anything outside your 9 to 5 to have the life you want, you're not reading material that could, help you go in a path that you want to go, then you've only got yourself to blame. You need to put things in place that are in line with the values of where you want to go. And then the third thing for me was spirituality. That might mean something different to you than what it means to me, but it's about finding what works for you. Spirituality for me was getting into yoga, breath work, meditation, to just bring myself back down to a level where I was calm and I could think about things clearly. It's about setting a foundation and a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a fad. You're not going to have the fitness model booty in 12 weeks. It doesn't work like that. It's a lifetime. It's a lifestyle. You've got to live it. That's what it's about. But it's about what works for you. Not what works for someone else, your next door neighbor, your best friends. It's about what works for you. That's the most important part. Making it fit your lifestyle. You owe it to yourself to find what works for you and find your happiness. Because if you're not happy, you deserve more. But you're only holding yourself back by the things you do. So, if you want to lose weight, you've got to get up and move. You've got to change your diet. If you're struggling with depression and anxiety, you've got to find places where you can share your stories and release it. You've got to get it out. You've got to listen to better material. You're driving to work. You should be listening to podcasts, understanding the psychology behind it. Why, there's a chemical imbalance and why you feel that way. Every day should be a growth period. Growing, learning. That's what life is. Because when you sit in the comfort zone, you get stuck. And unfortunately, the comfort zone is part of it's a safety mechanism. We have 3 parts of our brain. And the very primitive part is the reptilian brain. And that's the fight or flight mode. It wants to keep you safe. It doesn't want you to get outside the comfort zone. But sitting in the comfort zone is the most uncomfortable place you'll ever sit, because you're not going to change. And to change, you've got to get out of it. But when you do, the rewards they're endless. But you've got to make that step. You've got to go after the things you want. You've got to live the life you actually want. And you've got to make those changes, because no one else is going to do it for you. Only you can do that. And you deserve that. We all do. We all deserve to be happy. We all deserve to have the life that we want. But we've got to start making the choices and decisions that lead us down that path to the life we want. And that is totally up to you. So don't hold yourself back. You've got nothing to lose if you're already unhappy. The biggest thing that could happen is you find happiness. You find a career that you want. You find the things that make you healthy, that make you happy. And that's living. And that's where you want to be. Because that's life. Find what works for you and go all out. Go after it like there's nothing else that exists. Because you deserve that happiness. All of it.